Guys, welcome to the show. Let's get this party started. I got OC joining me. Whew. Quite an exhausting day, OC. How you doing?
Doing good. What a great video that was on the ep62510.
Yeah, great little video. I just pumped it out. Pump and dump. I should be pumping one of those videos every single day. What do you think? That would be a great lead into the live stream. What do you think?
I think so. I was noticing how the date went back and forth between 22 and 25, which means you probably shot that video on the 22nd of July, and it's only taken you 11 days. 11 days to put out.
I have issues, man. I have severe psychological and hoarding issues.
A little bit of investigative work there. We've uncovered that it takes 11 days to make a 5-minute
11-day turnaround period. JB, 10 euros. Nice work, Tim. Thank you Thank you for always having the early show. Ooh! Someone was watching yesterday's live stream when I said maybe that I was considering to cut the pre-show.
I hope this isn't blasphemy, but I think you and Archie should rethink the time slots. Maybe he should have a different time slot. Maybe you should have like a 90-minute show and you have like a 3-hour show, or you go first for 3 hours and he has 9 minutes. I think there is an opportunity to rethink now that the
rejigger.
Yeah, rejigger. Now that the student
has become the master.
Student has become the master.
Oh my God, just wait until the boomers in the dungeon hear this.
But it's I saw a super chat from the Archie show, and someone said something like, never mind. It was like if OC and Hoff worked for Hitler, then the Allies would have had a much harder time or something like that. But it's nothing to do with us. It's really, I think your show is the heir apparent in the watch community.
It's hard, OC. It's hard. Talking watches every single day. Listen, I had a lot of fun making that video. It was just my house.
It was so hard for you to stand there in
the whole mess, and just the piles and piles of garbage. It's really tough. It's really tough. So, but I am going to, as I said, in the next couple of months, I think month of September, that's when I'm really going to solidify the workflow. It's going to be really, really good stuff, man. I got some amazing images. We got incredible show today. Let me just download this stuff. There's some great scoop. OC, did you hear the news? Watchbox.
I hear news every day.
Watchbox. You heard about the Watchbox, right?
I saw a post. Post on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if that's your original source.
Talking Time with Tim Masso, yes. Yeah,
it was in the Tim Masso Facebook group.
Yeah.
And somebody, it doesn't really add any value, but basically someone said that they called Watchbox to sell a watch, and Watchbox said they weren't buying. Right?
Talking Time with Tim Masso. Watchbox stopped purchasing watches as of today. My conversation with Hong Kong office, stock of watches is high. Market down to the extent that they won't be buying watches. It makes me worried a bit. Looks like market really crashed. Well, look, I think we're probably at the bottom. We might be there might be a little bit further price drops, but we'll definitely see it. Let me just go through the chat and see.
This has been the situation for at least 2 months now, where the big dealers have been extremely careful about buying. I mean, as much as the big YouTubers were saying we're buying, they weren't buying anything.
Yeah. And at the same time, they were blaming me for breaking the news that the market crashed 3 months ago.
Yeah, they were spreading a little bit of disinformation about how good it was to buy, and they weren't buying at all. And even now, it's worse. It's consignment only,
Oof.
and it's you have to do a trade. Like you have to buy a watch in order to give one.
Sell a watch, buy a watch to sell a watch.
Yeah,
Great
it's
time
bad.
to actually for the collectors. Okay, let's not forget. If I want the code 1159, right now it's probably would be the prime time to buy the code 1159. They're dropping in price. You should seriously be saving money and just doing best I can. Hey, Brightling Tim always said he is on a 10-year plan. Thank you. Brightling. Marcelo Crime. Let me explain again and again and again. By the way, I caught a snippets from the dungeon. Marcelo really has lost his fucking mind. It's ridiculous, man. This guy is just trying to help him, but it's pointless. I think it's pointless. Mm. Timepiece Bob, welcome to the show. Dirk Diggler, I sent you the envelope. I sent you the envelope, the pictures. I send them to you today in the mail, so check your probably arrive in the week. Pasta, welcome to the show. Dirk is the man. Boxing Barry, the shroom saved the show last night. I was not feeling well. I was just out of
He
it.
did a good impression of you. Like he changed his background to your background.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he turned like
he
this.
Mr. Tudor to you, $5. Ooh, what's up, yo? Just showing support. Their OC Rose Gold Daytona request has been submitted. Oh,
wow, Mr. Tudor to you. You are the man.
Banging. Hey, Mr. Tudor to you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. By the way, you know who sent me a PayPal donation last night? It blew my mind. Z-Man.
No idea. Ed Sheeran.
Z-Man.
Oh, Z-Man.
Yeah, he's been away, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't super chat from that other country."
From jail.
Yeah. Cactus $2. If the Fed raised interest rates, it'll drop more. Ooh. Let's hope they won't. Mr. Stern, more watches, please. Love how Tim Masso slaps a 42 mil with 52 mil lugs and says, will a sense of proportion and security on a small as 13 centimeter wrist. Pure salesman, just a knowledgeable one.
He did that today with a code 1159, actually.
Oh, yeah?
He pulled up a code, he wore a code 1159. He's like, oh, and it's got a lug to lug of 51 millimeters. And he goes, you know, it's almost to the end of my wrist, but I can recommend this for a wrist as small as 15 centimeters in circumference. And meanwhile, it was way too big.
Ooh.
He's also very, very skilled at when he puts the watch on his wrist, he pulls it down so it looks like it's very, very flush against the wrist, right?
Yeah.
So he's holding, he has it unstrapped and he pulls it down, and wow, look how svelte it is.
It looks perfect.
Because it's because the case back's all dug into his skin.
Oh yeah, it makes it look much smaller. Oh,
yeah, he's basically pulling it against his wrist, and of course it'll slip under a cuff.
Oh, at that point, it will. Wait, which was it? The chronograph? Was it the chronograph?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, those chronographs are a little
selling
bit
it, and then
bigger,
I clicked on the link, and it was 45,000, which is easily 6,000 or 7,000 more than market price.
Whew. Man, that's
but he's a great. His reviews are so entertaining. You know, he's selling you, but there's just something about his flow that is very captivating.
Yes, he's very good. He doesn't waste a single second. Like me, when I was doing the review of the Royal Oak, I'm always like, this watch got 30 mil lug to lug. Mike the Snake. Hello, Mikey.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
it's Mike the Snake, the real one.
Mikey,
the real.
Missed you.
Look what I can do.
Has missed you. Is that the real Mike the Snake? Please stand
up. Look what I
up.
can do.
Mike the Snake, please stand up. Please stand up. If that's
He's
a
been
real Mike the Snake, please stand up.
no
Please stand
haircut
up.
because he's been out riding, so he's got the helmet on
Yeah.
23 hours a day. So it doesn't matter how long his hair is.
Yeah.
Now I'm fresh out of the shower. That's when my hair's all poofy right now. I haven't ridden yet today.
You've been tearing up the back streets.
I'm going in for a haircut here in just a few minutes, though, so
Yeah, I'm
can't
gonna
stay
try
for
to
too long.
I'm gonna try to get a haircut tomorrow as well. PG, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. We really appreciate your help. PG is one cool fiker. Can't wait until he gets his code 1159. Only 19,000 OC. Would you buy code 1159 for 19?
I hope that's a question for Mike.
No, you wouldn't buy it? What?
What's
For
that?
19?
Man. Well, you don't like the code 1159 like I do.
Well, I can't say that on the air. I mean,
Shout
people
out to
watching.
JB. Downvote
Oh.
the commie. He's a fraud. God damn. Strong
Who's
words
that?
from JB. Interesting character. Somebody woke up on the wrong foot.
Oh.
What watch would Tony Two Tugs recommend for tugging? Manual wind or quartz for shock purposes? Has to be automatic. It's a great way to rewind your watch. Curly Q, Timmy Chunko Marco did his Tim Masso video today. It's pretty funny. I think he watched your channel a bit for his budget watch picks. Oh yeah, of course.
Oh. Tim, I'm going to try to get those marbles out to you here maybe this afternoon. And
Hey, yes.
OC, just privately, I wanted to most graciously thank you. You're an awesome dude, and that's all I need to say there. Very much so, though, from the heart. And
Thank you.
yeah, I've been just kind of I've been feeling real hot. I think I caught COVID last week.
No.
Well, my aunt came over to pick up a table that I rent my mother's house. My mother moved out 2 years ago. I stayed rent her house, and so all the furniture and everything is still here. My mother said, "Sure, you can have the dining room table," even though I kind of liked it. And so my aunt comes and looks at it the night before, it comes next day and picks it up, and then in the afternoon calls and says, "You better test yourself. I just tested positive."
Ooh, and did you test yourself, or you're afraid to test yourself?
No, I tested myself.
And negative?
I negative, and then I tested myself 2 days later, negative. But I did have 2 or 3 days there where I had like a fever and a splitting headache, and I was just laid out, like not feeling well.
Ooh.
So I don't know whether I caught a cold or what, but I did not test positive. But I didn't feel well.
You know what, Mikey? I think it might be something very similar that happened to me. You know, when I was in London, I had all the symptoms when I took the test, but it's because I'm thinking I did have it, but because we're vaccinated, I think it doesn't just
Possibly.
doesn't pick up. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
just really quickly here, huge shout out to James the Advisor, who just gifted 5 memberships to Turtle Night. Good to see you. Michael Paris, Whole Milk, and Andre Pinho just got their memberships. Guys, please check out the emojis. Check out the secret members only videos. And say thank you to James the Advisor for this incredible support. We got Mr. Tutor to you, member for 6 months as a story editor. Mike, hope your marbles collection stumps bears. I request a marble showdown. I don't know, Mike, if you've seen it, but Bear has incredible. He has a jar with marbles.
I've got more than a jar.
You got more than a jar? Okay.
Yeah.
We want to see a marble showdown. Who has a bigger collection? Do you have a bigger jar? Maybe we could do a jar off or something.
Mine's, it started out in a large like money bag from the bank. A bank money bag, blue. And then they're clanking around against each other, chipping each other up, and so since then I'm taking care of them. So I've separated them out by as much as I can by brand and color and this and that, and so they're all in plastic bags separated out so that the damage is minimalized. And as I collect along, like I was mentioning to you, I've got a number of the uranium glass ones that glow different colors in under a black light, which are super cool. And I've got a whole mess of really cool marbles, man. Bird cage cat's eyes that have like the swirls aren't swirls. They look like a bird cage inside the marble. They all kind of wrap around the inside, kind of forming like what looked like a bird cage.
Wow.
And those are supposed to be fairly hard to find. And I got a number of Peltier and a number of marbles from some of the famous companies that
famous marble companies. There's a famous. This is something I didn't even realize, but there's like marble manufacturers.
Oh yeah, in Europe there were I have a Lutz onion skin that is worth over $100.
Wow. Just really quickly
swirled.
here, Mikey, we got a super chat from Trading Profit. £1.79. Patek Philippe 5930G. No box, no papers. What's max I should pay? Holy fuck. I mean, that's tough question. Look, 5930, no box, no papers. Look, there's one. We're looking here on Chrono 24. Chrono 24 price is about 10,000. I mean, maybe 10% over. So it would be 60 for box and papers in Japan, right? So like 60 seems to be a good price to buy.
60 is low. First of all, how can you get a Patek Philippe 5930 with no papers and no box?
Exactly, because someone is flipping it. No, somebody's what do you mean?
It's stolen or somebody's.
Yeah, how old is that watch?
Well, I think it's one of the newer models. This is
those are like 5, 7, 10 years old.
No, I think these are less. This could be like 3 years, 2 years ago.
I just dropped a link in the private chat. There's one available.
Whoa, you just lost your audio. Hello? OC, we lost OC. There's one available, 70,000 by wire for sale. Patek Philippe World Time Chronograph, blue dial. There we go. Wow, that's in Rolex forums. Someone's selling it, but that's with box and papers, Watchbox, booklets, warranty, everything. OC needs to reboot the network. Hey, while OC is coming back, Mikey, what do you think about the World Time Chronograph? To me, I think this is the worst complication on, because I like the World Time because of its legibility, but in this case, the chronograph kind of gets in the way of the legibility of the World Time function, and then the chronograph is it's only 30-minute chronograph. It's not even, it's not a full-fledged chronograph.
Yeah.
Like, who times something that's 30 minutes long? What the hell? What are you timing that's below 30 minutes?
If you have a 30-minute, it's usually accompanied by a 1530 and 60. It's usually more than just one single complication. And so to just have one 30-minute complication there, you think they might have chosen a 60-minute or something like that.
I know. What the 30-minute chronograph is completely useless. I hate this complication. This is my least favorite Patek watch that they made.
It doesn't even strike me as Patek. It's really wide and chunky and
it's really,
It,
bizarre.
it doesn't hit me. The backside, yeah, sure, okay.
Well,
And
no,
the
but you know,
clasps,
on
yeah,
the
sure.
standard world time, without, I don't even think they make the standard ones. Let's just see. I mean, and if you can get this for, let's say, 55,000, no
Shit,
box, no papers, I think,
there's
yeah.
so many other watches that are so much nicer looking than that for
I know, I
1/4 that, for 1/10 that.
yeah.
Um,
I would much rather prefer,
I mean the
you know,
Breitling, just
non
the new
chronograph.
Breitling, or just, yeah, I don't know.
That's a new one. Green one.
Is that the same watch with a different
No.
dial?
See that? Yeah. That's, but it's in platinum. But then look at the just regular world time, right? Let me,
See,
because
this
here
one's more
is micro
graceful.
rotor.
This one's much more graceful.
You see, and look at the, you see micro rotor. I think I prefer the
Oh yeah,
micro rotor movement.
but see, look at how the lugs. I mean,
Yeah.
the case isn't all chunky monkey. It doesn't look like a big Seiko.
Mm.
The case is graceful.
Hmm.
It's polished. The lugs transition into
Yeah.
the bracelet really beautifully. And it's got that beautiful guilloche on the
Guilloche.
guilloche on the in the center of the dial. Everything's really legible, and the
Mm-hmm.
backside has all of the, what do they call that, Cote de Genève.
Cook de Genet.
Um, it's gussied up as gussied up gets, on the backside. Love the micro rotor.
Mm.
Love the engine turning behind it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to spend 8 hours a day doing engine turning like that.
Mm.
Uh,
And you got the lathe, When are we gonna start seeing like production miking on the new lathe?
Yesterday I went and picked up resin and
Yeah.
a lot of the supplies that I need.
Yes.
I can show you a picture of the lathe.
Let's see the picture. Send me the pictures. Eric
Show it to you right here.
Nelson. Tim, you have way too much content for me to keep up, but this topic equals hook. Ooh, the lathe.
There's the lathe.
Wow. That's
And
legit. That is legit setup.
this is what I hope to be making with it. Is bowls and lathes like this, which are wood and feathers and
resin.
whatever you want mixed with resin, and then pour it into like a pail or a mold shape or something. And this one's really cool.
Wow.
This one's actually made out of plastic.
Hey, some of the dungeon dwellers in the dungeon might need those.
This is made out of a pine cone.
Ooh. Like a pine cone dipped in resin?
Well, yeah, exactly. You take you have a pail, you dip the pine cone in, you mix your resin, and you add different colors and glitters to the resin, and then you fill the whole thing up full, and you let it kick off under a pressure pot to get rid of any bubbles. And then after it kicks off, then you plug that onto the lathe, and you scrape it away into the shape of a vase or a bowl or whatever you want to make.
Just a second here. Let me finish this super chat. Trading profit, £1.79. What should I offer? Max 30, 40K. Listen, I don't think the guy's gonna sell it for less than 50.
No, I think they're not gonna sell for less than 60.
60 is 55. How about make an offer 55? Would you buy it for 55? OC? Would you buy this paddock naked for 55?
Anthony,
what would be the highest you would pay?
No box, no papers.
Yeah,
I'd be lowballing him because I'd be thinking it's a scam.
It's a hard to move. I think 55
no, I don't smoke weed.
Price. 55 is a fair price. Watch market is still a little bit on the higher side. In my opinion, this is going to be the least desirable model in paddock because it just kind of contradicts itself. But it is a high complication nonetheless, and that in paddock will fetch a good price. So, man, but then there's those box and papers. You can get the box for like 1,000 or 2,000, bought the papers, you're gonna have to get those papers from the archive.
Yeah,
And
yeah. You have to pull a Rolex and do the.
It's gonna take time. We got Canuck watch collector, 20 Canadian, great entertainment, Tim, and good review, Mikey. Can't wait for the 6119 video. Thank you so much, Canuck watch collector. I really appreciate it. I'm starting. I'm really excited. I'm really excited on the 6119 video. I'm gonna try to do the best job I can. So, you know what? That Royal Oak video turned out to be pretty decent. The camera, it's the camera, guys. Old Man's Watches, $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Old Man's Watches. Hey, it's just a super chat. No question.
Nice.
I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much.
What's this 6119? Is that the
6119 is the Patek. The Patek 6119.
Patek.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the watch that really struck me recently was, I think, the Laureato.
Yeah.
The what's it? Perigo. Is that the name of it?
Yeah. Gerard Perigo, Laureato.
Gerard Perigo. And it's the one that has kind of a hexagonal, octagonal
like screw,
bezel,
like
kind of like a.
I think it's octagon, but okay.
Okay, either way.
Either way, yeah.
But it's kind of got accents from other watches, but very, very cool watch, and it's just a watch that I had not come across my.
Hey, Laureato is going to be dropping in price like crazy. Don't forget that two-tone timepiece Tony tried to make GP Laureato a thing, and he might have destroyed the brand with his attempt. But we'll see what they'll do. Marcelo Crime, £1.79. I'll take one, Mikey, for the death of Marcelo time. By the way, did you hear this? Marcelo blamed me for the death of his channel. It's like, what the?
Oh, man. You know, that guy.
What the hell? It's like everyone except him. I mean, come on.
You can't even understand what he's saying anyways.
He's like, he asked me the question about the loss of my sponsors. And I just read a super chat. Like, how is that? Jesus Christ. Trading profit, £1.79. OC, what would you pay Max to flip? Wear or both? Ooh, interesting.
I really do not like the watch at all. I've said before that I think I would never get a watch from Patek Philippe if it says L. Angeles on the world time.
Wait,
and this one does
say on this one.
So it's 100% out. There's zero chance I would ever buy this watch at any price.
What does L. Angeles mean? Like Los Angeles?
Hold on, yeah. Mike. Hold on a second. It would be like if they put N. York.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
York.
They fucked up because they're Swiss. They don't understand. Los Angeles isn't something that you abbreviate. So it's fundamentally flawed. There's no way to fix it.
What does Los mean?
Okay.
It's Los Angeles, the city of angels. It's but.
So what does Los mean? Like city?
Los is like
the place of. Los is like the place of.
Okay,
the place of.
Okay. The place of.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, but L period is an absolute deal breaker on this watch. Sorry, because I'm from LA, so I couldn't.
They should have simplified it to LA. Just one or both, right?
Something, but L period Angeles doesn't work, and it's an absolute.
Well, just the case. The case is just horrid.
Look, I think if I had the money and if I really wanted this watch, I think. Wait, what's the retail on this thing? Let's just do some quick math, because see, the problem is there's a platinum one in green, right? But the platinum is gonna fetch 100,000. Okay, so if the platinum is 100,000, the white gold was probably like 80,000. So 55,000 is not even that big of a, to be honest, discount, because let's just see it. What can you get for 55,000? Can you get a Patek World Time? Patek World.
We're just so out of my league. I've not even looked at these watches because I can't. Yeah. I'll never afford one.
Yeah, so because look, for me, I would just get this for 58. That's like 55, and this is box and papers, unworn, 2021 box and papers. Like, why would I buy no box, no papers, kind of a world time with the chronograph if I can just get just the world time, which is more legible? In my opinion, this is much more beautiful watch for much less. It's just bizarre. You could probably get this even less. You can get this for like 40. Oh shoot, look at this. You can get Archie's one for 28.
Oh, wow.
37 mil. Yeah, look at this. Box papers. I mean, why fuck around with the super complication? You're gonna have to, and later you're gonna have to pay big money for servicing, because whenever you get one of those double complication watches, you basically you quadruple the service cost.
What do you mean double complication? What's the difference?
Like a single. So for example, like that's a world time. That's a single complication, and
then
a
versus
world
the brand
time with the chronograph. So it's like there's annual calendar, but then there's annual calendar chronograph when they just, because we can. Why not? We have the technology. We have the power. Patek is just, they could do it. They could do it if needs be. They could do it. But should they? Should they? You have to ask yourself, right? Sometimes it's better to keep it simple. I think, does this one say L?
This isn't the Batman that you buy with no box, no papers. It's a fucking Patek Philippe. Get box and papers.
Hey, by the way, you know what? On this one, they could have put Los Angeles. There's enough space, right over here at the top. There's definitely enough.
Blow it up.
And I can't blow it up anymore.
I can't believe they abbreviated Los Angeles.
Yeah, here at the top. This is, but you can see here in the corner at the pusher, right? There's enough space between Mexico and Hawaii to put Los Angeles. It's kind of weird. I never noticed that.
Fatal flaw. It's a fatal flaw.
I don't know if it's a fatal flaw, but
Boston Collector said, "Well, doesn't this make it an error dial?"
The error dial.
Yeah, that might make it.
It is. If they change it, then this one will be the error dial. Right?
Yeah, and it'll be like highly collectible down the road. You know, if it's a short run.
What do they call it? It'll be Mark 1. And
Mark 1, yeah, 2. Mark 1 dial. Later though, they
might fix Mark 1 dial.
Look, I'm telling you guys, these brands, they're actually, I wouldn't take it away from them to integrate flaws on purpose into their watches, so that later they can go and fix those flaws. No joke.
Yeah, I know it's no joke. You always that's your standard business philosophies. You should always make the product inferior. Yeah, because that way it leaves room for next generation.
No, but make it inferior in such a way that you can easily fix, like make a perfect product, but then go back and put in a few flaws. Right? And then the next year you can fix those flaws in version 2, 3, 4, and then you have all these different versions. And it's much better tactic than just making one perfect version. Ooh, Boxing Berry, great reminder. 248 people watching. Please hit the upvote button. I would really, really appreciate it. By the way, let's take a look at some. Here we got one more super chat. We got a super chat from Trading Profit, £1.79. Patek Philippe complication destroyed. Thank you for the comments. Hey, Trading Profit, thank you for
my haircut
support of this channel, guys.
That's the only city I've looked at. There may be other cities that are more butchered than that. I just haven't paid attention.
Look, I'm pretty sure if you go to Patek, you could custom order for them to fix it. Okay. Like if you have this, they can reprint it for you. You know that, right?
Yeah, probably.
There's no way someone in Los Angeles should own that watch.
Look, I'm telling you, if you go to Patek, they'll print you a custom. It'll cost $2,000 to $3,000, and they could. And that's why I would go for the cheapest example.
I know they've changed cities over the years. Like they've had one city represent a particular time zone, and they changed it to another one.
the difference between this watch that we're looking at here and the other watch that we were discussing is like night and day. Though I mean, the case on that other one is, it looks like almost like a diver's case. It's huge and clunky and hard edged, and yes, it's a world time with a 30-minute complication, but it just doesn't scream Patek to me. Whereas like this watch in the picture, does, just in as far as the graceful lines, the thinner case, the just the dial from a distance looks more Patek. And I'm no Patek expert by any means. I'm just going by my visual cues, just from like that.
Look at this. Wow.
That's sexy.
That is a stunning watch.
So like the way the crown guards are done is just really, really nicely done.
The fact that it even has crown guards on the dress watch, right? That's such a Patek thing to do.
Yeah, look at that though. Look at that though. They're rounded. I mean, it's just so nice. That must feel so nice to the hand when you run your fingers over it.
For 30,000, that deploying clasp in of itself is like $3,000. So
yeah,
it's just you get a lot of watch for not micro rotor movement. I mean, I would much rather go with a better example of a simple complication than going for a grand comp. If it doesn't have box, papers, anything, you just really get in trouble. So Trading Profit, thank you so much for your questions and support. Speaking of questions and support, check this out, OC, in the groups. So earlier today, I made a video on the 15510. All right, so now here's an example of 15400. Okay, so 15400, that's the 37 mil version of the 15500 for only 33,200. That's almost retail at this point.
Yeah, still, man, that's a huge chunk of money. It's a lot of watch, but wow, it's got the nice waffle dial and everything. It's gray, but wow, 40 grand almost.
And no, it dropped significantly. These were easy 50,000 3 months ago.
Wow,
and that 50,000 would be the lowest. So this is a huge drop on the gray market prices. This is why why Watchbox has announced that they will no longer be buying watches, because past 3 months the prices have dropped. They're probably stocked up on a lot of watches that they bought. They didn't think that the price would keep falling, and it fell.
Remember what these were selling for?
Let's see here. That's the meteor dial. Is that a meteor dial? It's like 200,000.
Exactly. Went over 200,000. Now 92,000.
Wow.
Ooh, 92. Whoa.
Some people took a bath.
Whoa.
I remember, was it Timepiece Gentleman had he bought 40 or something Daytonas right before the announced they thought that Rolex was going to announce their discontinuance.
It wasn't that many. It was 8. It was eight John Mayer Daytonas.
Was it? Okay. I thought it was some crazy number.
How many?
They did buy a whole bunch of Gerard Perregaux skeletons.
Yeah, he had at one point he had 10 of them, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyways, yes, a lot of, when that didn't happen, a lot of people took a bath there too. But it seems like the market is doing what it's doing.
David H. AP was too irrationally hyped around the 50th anniversary and leading up to it. Yeah, you see, this is what I found to be a little bit disappointing between AP and Patek. Okay, see, Patek knows kind of how to handle hype, right? They actually discontinued the 5711, right? Replaced it with a one color variant, the green dial, and then they did like I think there was 700 of those they produced, and then they made 170 of the Tiffany now, and then they discontinued. Right? They went very systematically. And AP, when the 50th anniversary came out, I think the demand went up, but the demand was fueled by the flippers, but instead of pulling back, it almost feels like they opened up the pump. They really started pumping out
The problem with AP is that it doesn't have
doesn't
class.
have anything else though. That's the
It doesn't have
problem.
they don't have class in their DNA like Patek Philippe
Yeah.
does. Like Patek
Yeah.
Philippe, no matter what they do it with class and tradition and historical
Mm-hmm.
reverence. AP, it's like, okay, listen, we've got a hot watch. The world look is on fire. So what do? They start firing all the ADs, putting in place corporate boutiques. We're going to take that margin that
Yeah.
the dealers used to make. We're going to steal it for ourselves, and then we're going to start jacking up the prices 8% every 4 months, 8%, 8%, 8%, and not and just completely bastardizing themselves. Greedy
This could be the
motherfuckers.
So they
downfall,
made like
right? This
40
this could
different
be
versions of the
Icarus.
two.
They might be flying too close to the sun with this experiment. No?
Well, at this point, when the basic three-hander code 1159
Yeah.
lists for 32,600.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's an insane price for the entry level code 1159.
Yeah.
They raised the prices too much. If that were 26,000,
They
that's a
raised the
big
price,
difference.
and they also cut the ADs. They didn't want to share the revenue with all these ADs, right?
No, so they chopped the ADs. They went corporate and direct.
They've been dickheads because they thought, oh my god, all these people on the gray market, they're making so much money selling our watches. We need to do something about it. We want those profits, and they might actually kill their brand in like a year or two.
Look at everyone for about during the hype was saying, wouldn't it be great if Rolex raised their prices to what the gray prices were? Well, of course, nobody listens to those kinds of foolish sentiments. The least of which would be Rolex. They're
Mm.
very staid and methodical and measured in their approach, and it turns out they were right. They only did one price increase. It was on the stainless steel models,
Yeah.
or around 10%, and that was it.
Yeah.
And now, look, the market's going back into equilibrium.
Yeah.
Mm. When all these gray market dealers were making money, these brands should have been humbled. They should have been supportive, but instead, they kind of get shitty with the gray market, right? They're like, "Oh, you guys, we don't want you making money. We're gonna increase the prices. We're gonna get
And as mad as people were at Rolex
yeah,
for not having availability, they tried their best.
yeah,
They spent tens of millions of dollars on an exhibition watch program,
yeah."
right? Just to have models in cases for people to look at. They spent a lot of time trying to fix stuff during
I mean,
that
it's so
crazy
cool. It's so cool when your watches go on the gray market above retail, but not for like 2 years, like because that's what might happen to AP. I mean, 55,000 watches per year.
Yeah, they're not Longa. Longa is 6,000 or whatever, right?
No, I think they were 6,000. They squeezed it down to 3. Longa like cut the production in half.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Hey guys, I'm gonna
Yeah.
attempt to go get a haircut.
Okay.
So
Are you
gonna
gonna
let you guys
drive there?
go.
Are you gonna drive there on the Ducati, or how you go?
You know, it's kind of a heat wave happening today. I think I'm gonna take my car because it's got air conditioning,
Yes.
and I don't want to put my helmet on after a fresh haircut because I'll impregnate my helmet with a bunch of really short hairs that will cause me to itch from here
for
on.
months to come. For months to
Yeah,
come. For years,
so I'll
maybe.
probably take my car for the haircut until I can shake my head out. But anyways, it's been a pleasure.
Mikey?
And
Good to see you, man.
yeah, good to see you. I'll see you. Thank you. And I'm see if I can maybe drop in on Archie and say hi today as well. So talk to you guys later.
Take care, man.
All
Love
right.
you.
Love you, bud.
Get a Peaky Blinders haircut. Damn it. All right. Well, Cam, I'm sorry, you're still banned. What do I want me to do, Cam? You're banned. Go talk to PG. What can I do to this kid? He doesn't understand. What does he doesn't understand about being banned?
Banned forever. Banned forever.
Banned forever. Yeah. It's
it would be interesting to get maybe a once a month 5-minute update from Cam. If he updated us on what he did. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying
I'm not gonna do that.
As a viewer, I know that it would be interesting if he gave us an update as to what he was up to. But maybe he can type in the chat.
He can go to the dungeon for that. He can give the update on the dungeon.
Whatever that is. Sure.
Yeah.
The dungeon.
The dungeon, guys. The dungeon. By the way, huge shout out to the guy who sent me all these screenshots from the groups, the dealer chats to see what these dealers are paying to the flippers and how much was the profit margin. All right, okay, so that you guys have to be careful. Look at this Batman 14850. I mean, come on. OC, this is nuts. Shipping from Hong Kong with Federal Express. I have a solid reference as a seller.
That's a little shady.
Watch only. It's a watch only.
Shipping from Hong Kong.
No, but I mean, it's a dealer chat. Dealer chat. I mean, it looks.
You don't want to know how the sausage is made. You don't want to know.
Okay. I mean, look. I'm just saying. It's a dealer chat. It's got references. We'll see. Anthony Napolitano, if Rolex AD sold at the gray market price, attractiveness of being on the list disappears, as the flip difference would be non-existent.
I would have debates with people, and they would say, "Oh no, we want to get back to having Rolexes in cases." And I would say, "Listen, the second that Rolexes are back in cases, they become undesirable. Once they're undesirable, you won't want to buy them. That's what draws you to them. The fact that they're hard to get, the fact that you have to not play the game, but you need to feel special in order to be offered one. The second you see it sitting there, you think to yourself, I'll pass. Right?
Yeah. Exactly. Like
if you think something's hard to get, you're gonna jump at the chance to buy it. The second it's sitting in the case, you're like, I don't really want it after all.
Because technically you don't need it. Let's
not
forget about
none
the
of this
fact
shit.
that none of us need. Technically, one watch is good enough, right? One watch is good enough. I was very happy when I got my Submariner, and I was on the list for Daytona. I think I was in the best place psychologically. Okay, then I got the Explorer 2. I love that 2 combo meal deal, and then I got the Daytona finally. And you know what? I was in the greatest spot. And then it just became like, dude, like they kept offering me like every year, one watch. It's just like, hey, if I don't buy it, I'm losing money. And it just really fucks with you.
Daniel, aka D-Dog Strickland, member for 4 months, staff writer.
I'm with OC on that one. Hong Kong. Hey. Just saying, someone from Hong Kong is selling it. And let's take a look at this one. That is the Cellini.
That's a good price, right?
That is a ridiculously good price, right? Holy shit. 19.5 plus label. or add $75 for shipping. Whoa, Mike Hammer, $20 super chat. The stock market was adjusting to pre-COVID levels. Can you tell me where the watch market is now? Price is now equal to how far back? Actually, we're back to. Actually, I have the. Fuck. I'll show you 1 second. I have some. Actually, I was supposed to subscribe to this website, the watch charts. Great source of like watch price information. Here we go. So here I have few screenshots from the charts, right? So here we can see where the price is now at. These are average transaction sold price, right? So we can see here we're basically back to the beginning of 2020. On the Patek Philippe 5712. That's 5712. I also have, for example, here's another example. Same thing. We can see that's for the Kermit. The price has retracted back to literally beginning of this year. We're at the beginning of the year.
Yep.
So everything that happened, and most of the growth happened after the New Year's. All right. So the growth has been steady for the year of 2021, but then it really jumped to crazy prices in the beginning of the year, and now we're back. All the gains from the beginning of the year, Mikey, have been lost, and we're expecting even bigger drops going forward. I mean, there's nothing to indicate that the prices will not keep sliding, because the Switzerland is still producing watches. They're still making watches. So, and like now this is purchase price. We're talking about purchase price here. Dealer chats, we see significant price drops. I mean, 19,000 for Cellini Moonphase.
And keep in mind there for Rolex, there were reports last year, and they showed pictures of a factory expansion that's going on in Belbienne. That's supposed to come online in 2023, which could mean 20 to 25% more capacity, more production capability for Rolex. You imagine going from 1.05 million to 1.3 or 1.4 million watches a year. I mean, you're gonna have your pick of watches.
Exactly. Look at the Omega Speedmaster 3861. It came out swinging, right, at 7,000. The retail, the gray market price was basically retail, and since then, the 3861 has lost $2,000 in value on the gray market. They're now selling for $6,000. I mean,
they really tried hard to not discount that watch.
Yeah,
and they were successful when it launched. But at the end of the day, Omega is still owned by Swatch Group. They want to keep pumping out the units, and they don't have exclusive distribution. There's lots of ADs that carry them, and a lot of those ADs are happy to sell you Omegas at 20% off every single day of the week. So,
exactly. You are exactly right. I mean,
and then Tudor is pumping out the
production of Tudor is like a dead brand at this point.
Tudor,
there's another example I've got.
300,000 units this year. I mean, from 210. I mean, they're looking to increase production by maybe 40% or 50%.
Here's another example of the root beer, Mikey. Full on. You can see a perfect. This is a really good graph here to show how root beer went from, in in 3 months, it went from about $20,000 watch, that's its retail actually, like around here, like 18, 19.
15,250. 15,250 with tax is like 16,250.
Yeah. Okay. 16,000.
Yeah, it's a very reasonable price for that watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
And so yeah, they had a couple thousand more, 19,000, 20,000, decent price. But when it went up to 30,
yeah, that was what the. Whoa! What the hell happened?
Wait a minute here.
It skyrocketed like into
The
crazy.
Rupee is a beautiful watch for 20, but 30?
Amazing watch. The most beautiful, this is the most beautiful GMT.
I saw one today, brand new, 20,000. So it's back to normal.
Yeah, it's back to normal prices.
And these prices are still dropping, so you're gonna see it lower and lower. Mm-hmm.
Again, Mike Hammer, thank you so much for your super chat. Really appreciate it. We got Michael Paris, $10. Whoever membered me, thank you. I saw. Hey, that was James the Advisor, Michael. Welcome to the membership. I really appreciate people who become members, gift memberships. It's a great way to support the channel. And if you guys want to become members as well, I'm going to drop the link in the chat. You can click that link and become a member. It's only for $4 per month. You can keep these live streams going every day. I was considering of gutting the pre-show. It's crazy. I saw the Batman, and to me, I happen to personally like it better, not by much, than the Pepsi. Okay, all right, they are pretty close. In fact, Batman might be a better choice as your only watch. Like if you want just one watch, if you don't want the Submariner to add to it, Batman might be better but then if you have a Submariner, you want something this is like so different to the sub that the Pepsi on Jubilee is a perfect companion. Like those two watches are great companions. The left-hand drive Sprite is good for me, but it's left-handed. You can still wear it on the right hand, and it just won't have the crown digging into the back of your wrist. It's still great.
The counterfeit bezels are already in production, already in the United States.
The black
and green bezels. The black and green bezels.
But how are they gonna?
You can put it on You can put it on the regular watch.
You think they're gonna start flipping the watch? Because you can just flip the watch upside down, stick the bracelet upside down, and then put a change. Technically, to make a Sprite, you just need 3 things: counterfeit dial. It has to be upside down dial. Counterfeit.
I think people want the diet. People want the diet Sprite. They just want the black and green bezel and everything else the same.
What if a Tudor makes a diet Sprite? Ah, that would actually be cool. Just basically take the Pepsi and put the green and black bezel. That would be actually very cool for Tudor. A diet Sprite. I'm all for it. But
I guess.
And I think if you do those 3 things, counterfeit. Okay, well, 4 things. Okay, you need to do 4 things to make a Sprite. Fake bezel, upside down printed dial, and then upside down printed date wheel, and then all you put those 3 things, and then you flip, and then when you stick the bracelet in, you stick it upside down.
Completely done, 100% done.
Easy peasy. We got the Pine Baron, $5 super chat. This is good time to add a date.
No, that's a question.
Where do you see this watch in 6 months? Let's say yellow gold, any dial. They're going down.
Lower.
No, do not buy, right?
It's going to be 10% lower than where it is today.
Yeah, I think the prices 10%. For the precious metals are going to keep going down. So I would save. Hey, look, this is the time to buy like a Cellini. Actually, Cellini, I think that's pretty much the buy.
This is going to be a fascinating time for preferred customers like you, Tim. You know, that get lots of calls from the AD to buy lots of watches. Right now, you're probably every few weeks getting a call for a precious metal date.
No, nobody called me. They're not calling me because since Higgins called my AD, it's been dead.
Yeah, but preferred customers are really in a quagmire now because these watches are becoming more and more available, and they're getting calls. Hey, would you like a day date?
Yeah.
And it's like, shit. No, I don't. But you have to. How do you be polite with the SA that's rewarded you with so many good pieces during the hype season, the hype years? It's tough, right? You have to be selective because the prices are just coming down more and more. So you don't want to buy now and buy pieces
and then see the price drop even more. Yeah. Right now is the time to
Now's the time to say no to drugs and
say
no to watches.
Exactly. Just chill.
Just say no. Just say no.
I mean, look, unless you're offered something that's that is actually special, like very, very special. You know,
like
listen,
Bear when he got offered the Sprite multiple times.
Yeah.
Buy it and sell it. Cash out. You know, you can get a precious metal Daytona that you've always wanted. Excellent.
Look, I think actually Sprite will rebound. I don't. To be honest, I think they might not keep it forever because that's the thing with Rolex, right? Right when it might actually. I wouldn't be surprised if they discontinued it next year, or maybe they will flip the switch on us. They will not. They will discontinue the Batman. No, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. No, it's totally random. Rolex basically will wait to see what other brands do, and then it will do the opposite. Okay. Rolex. I guess that's no for my Air King. Whoa, why not? Air King is a great watch to pick up, no?
Sure.
Oh, look, it's a safe watch. What do you mean? Oh, see, Air King is just a solid watch, I think. It's just a great, beater.
Short memories. 2020 was a dog. 2019
no, but this one
is cases.
Look, but because it was a dog, it means that the production numbers on it are not it's not high production numbers there. Okay.
People like it, and you can get it, and love it.
Look, if I was offered Air King right now, yeah, I would put it on the credit card because it's cheap. It's like $6,000, right? 7,000.
7,000,
yeah. I would put it in the credit card. Still, I get 11 months. 11 months.
You don't need that watch. You don't need that watch.
It's a great watch, though.
You have an Explorer 1. It's the same. No,
Ooh, it's 8K.
Oh, in that case, forget it.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
Too much. Forget it.
You know, that means I would have to pay at least $1,000 on the credit card every month to try and pay it off. Man, that's a lot. That's big money. Rolex, come back. Come on, Rolex.
Come back. Helgen Strawn is in the chat. He was supposed to jump on yesterday. Are you jumping on today?
Who?
Helgen Strawn.
Helgen Strawn. By the way, George Wargis is going to be joining us on the live stream very soon. He was asking me which watches he should bring on the live show. I told him, listen, the Bethune. I would love to see the Bethune, and a few of his Pateks, and the APs. He has a whole bunch of Rolex. I said, you look, you want to bring.
He has a Richard Mille too.
He does, but I don't think he has it with him. He sent me a list of watches he has, and
did he include the Richard Mille, or is it in the safe? Is that why he didn't?
No, he didn't include the Richard Mille, unfortunately.
It's probably in the bank.
Yeah, it's probably in the bank because that's an expensive watch. You know, that's a very, very expensive wristwatch. You want to be careful.
Does Q have a Richard Mille?
Does Q? No, he doesn't. Actually, Q wanted that Richard Mille with the skeleton.
Is there anybody?
He's in the chat. He's in the chat. George, George. See, I remember when you would buy a nice watch, enjoy it. And if you wanted to sell it, you would get your money back or lose a little. Yeah.
You lose a little.
Because the prices went up so much. People bought it at those high prices. If you sell now, oh my God, they will kill you. Because
is there anybody that you know that owns a Richard Mille?
That I know?
Mm-hmm.
No. By the way, I was at I was getting this iced coffee today, and there was a guy at Starbucks. He was wearing a rose gold AP open work. I was like, ooh. I should have went to talk to him.
That's what, 200,000? 200,000.
Yeah, something like that. He lives in that tall building with all the rich people. I don't know. I was still waking up at that time, so I got shy. I don't know. But
This is another watch with L. Angeles.
L. N. Is it? Is it?
Is it a Bulgari
It
world
is.
time?
It is L. Angeles. But this one has Maldives. Maldives. Let's see. Is this one? Are they all L. Angeles? Yeah, L. Why is that such a thing? No, L. Angeles.
But I would like the audience to scour the watch community for world times where someone spells out Los Angeles properly. I know particularly changed in there. I think they do have models where they spell it out, but so
this is a really nice.
Why is Samoa on there? Like why?
There's a lot of countries there. Dhaka. I look. I think it's because they tested people in Italy, and maybe people from Italy travel to those countries a lot. Who knows?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Look at Rio de Janeiro.
Survey.
Rio de J period.
And S. Georgia. What is that? Rio de J. Oh. Man, making dials is hard, OC. Making dials is hard.
Yeah, this. What the fuck is Numia?
I don't know. Oh, and it's like, look, it says Roma. That's like Rome. So it says in Italian, Rome.
Is that Italy? Is that yeah? What is it?
I think it's Rome in Italian or something.
Cabo Verde. What is that? Greenland? Is that Greenland?
The Chinese friend of yours has a Richard Mille?
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't. Yeah. No. And who's Chinese?
Q.
Is he Chinese? I think
I'm just assuming he meant Q.
HDJN. What does that even mean? What the fuck? Confusing.
It's a very easy to understand chat comment.
Yeah, right. And then they say Tim doesn't know how to read the chat.
How come Tim has problem with reading comprehension?
You have exactly. I mean, I do have a problem with reading comprehension, but like it's like
Numia is in the Cook Islands. Okay.
Yeah, they're not making it easy. These guys are not.
Jean Cartier says Roma is Rome, and the Greenland capital is Nuuk. What the fuck?
Gotta tell you, this Bulgari. All things considered, this is a great Bulgari. Because if you want the world time, this is actually very, very legible. I think. Out of like look Athens, you could very clearly tell what time is where. Like Moscow, okay, you know that it's 15. So sorry, 17. So it's 5:10. Very, very nice. Mike Hammer, $5 super chat. Georgia is a small island in South Pacific that nobody goes to. What? It's ridiculous.
Maybe is it important enough for it to have its own time zone?
In South Pacific. Maybe they didn't want to be controversial. You know what I mean? They didn't want to be choose a country over another country.
I don't see very many African countries represented here.
That's right. Well, they're all on the same in the same time zone, no? Well, also, I don't know if people in Africa over there buying these watches necessarily. Okay. And I'm pretty sure they will customize it for you.
Yeah.
But this is a pretty nice world time, but it's ruined by the fact that
Frederic Constantine has Los Angeles spelled correct. You see, those fuckers got it right.
Hey, That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And it means it's
doable. It's
doable.
doable.
It is
It's
doable. It is doable. They chose not to do it. They chose not to do it.
If Fred Roshan Constantine can do it.
What about this guy? Here we go. Where is it? I don't see it. New York, Alaska. Oh, he went with Alaska. Alaska instead of Los Angeles.
No, that's weird. That can't be.
No, it is. It is. I can't. Can I make it bigger? I can't make it bigger, unfortunately, but it did. There's Alaska. Here, you see it? Alaska. See?
Yeah.
Alaska. Here you go. Rolex, Omega has Los Angeles, even though Omega
they have Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills?
Instead of Los Angeles.
Okay. Beverly Hills, that's even bigger.
Yeah, it's even longer. But that
Beverly Hills.
That's a very classy way of doing it.
But
also very elitist. Nice. Very elitist.
Yeah, very elite. This is for elitist buyers. Come on, man. Elitist watch for elitist buyers. Michael Paris, $2. Aquaterra World Time. I don't like it, but I'll pull it up. Aquaterra World Time.
Yeah. And I want to thank the audience. The audience did their homework and they started searching. And like Rolex says, Omega has Los Angeles. Yeah.
There we go. By the way, guys, if you want me to pull up your chat, you can super chat your requests. Michael Paris, thank you so much. Here we go. Los Angeles. Yeah, but here's the thing. I really don't like the Omega World Time because first of all, it's like if it's reversed, okay? You have to look down, like London 21. You know, the whole dial is upside down, first of all. Okay? And there's a lot of space between the city and the time. So it's like Denver, and it says it's 1 o'clock. And there's this giant gap when there's nothing there. So I feel like, you know, it's not a perfect world time. It's almost like the movement was too small. Like this wheel should have been right up against the cities that it represents, you know? Look. Visually, let's bring up the world time here.
So the way this watch works is the hour hand represents your local time, correct?
Yes.
So right now it's 10:10 or 10:08 or whatever. And then at the absolute top, that refers to
No. It's no. So see here in the Patek, that's like your home time. So you're in London. That's why London's at the top.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's 10. You can see how it's also 10:10. It matches the time, right? So you can see it right now. It's 10:10, and you know you're in London. Okay. Here it's the same thing, but they reversed it. London is at the bottom this time, and it's the different 10. It's actually night. Okay. It's 21. So it shows you're at it's 10:10, but PM, not AM.
I'm sure if I had one of these watches, I'd figure out how to read it.
Okay, but then also it shows you the time zone in every city. You see, let's go to Moscow. It's 1:10 right now in Moscow. PM, right? But then when you look at the Omega, everything is freaking upside down. If I want to find out time in Alaska, yes, I know it's 12. But you see how, to me, it's upside down? Alaska right now, it's 12:10, like noon. But the 12 is facing me upside down. It's just they made it. And the font is really tiny. The ring is tiny. It's the bitch to read. It's not a perfect watch. That's why, like, world time complication. That's why it's so expensive. Getting a proper world time complication. A Rolex for tens of thousands in difference. I'll go Omega. Oh, right? And but it also shows you like how difficult it is to make that complication. That it takes so many you know, so much money to make that small difference. uh Kyle, Timmy doesn't know 24-hour time. LOL, 21 is not 10. Uh wait, 21 is not 10? 21 is 9. Wait, 21.
21 is not equal to 10. I don't get it.
No, 21 is 9. So it is weird. So maybe the world time was not set properly on this one. No, 21 is 9. Yeah, 21 is 9. 20 is 8 because 18 is 6. So I think the world time complication in this case was not set correctly, right? They actually they when they set this world time. But also look, you're also paying extra money because you have this jumping world time button. You don't have that on the Amiga. You have to unscrew the crown. What is JB's problem, man? This guy is
JB's being interesting.
downvote.
Downvote this fraud. Well, he really doesn't like the Omega.
Use your hard-earned money to buy your own watches, people. I don't get it. This guy is very salty. Something. Hey, but you know what? Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. He's been watching since the beginning too. He watched the AP video, and he's still with us. So it means he's enjoying, even though he's complaining about it. Still watching it. So
yeah,
thank you for doing
that. If he's gonna chat, he's being forced to watch.
Hey, JB reminds everyone to downvote. But guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please hit the upvote button. I would really appreciate it. For every hater, there's like 10 people who actually enjoy it. So
maybe three.
Maybe three. Yeah. Let's just
it's not many, but you try your best.
Yeah. But
see, the problem is just JB's vocal. Most of the haters are silent, and they just watch.
Are
they just
they?
watch
Are
and
they?
discuss.
What do you mean? Most haters are silent. They're listen. If you're hating, I want you to be vocal. You're a fraud, and how am I a fraud? I don't. What is he talking about? He's a very confused individual.
Yeah, he's
very confused guy.
Maybe we'll find out that Tim really lives. That I am the one who lives in Brooklyn with a roommate. He lives at 432, and he has a chauffeur and a chef and everything. And he's been bamboozled. He's been taking on the persona of a poor guy that sleeps until 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
does live streams for 7 hours.
You have 200K in watches. Like you overestimate the value. I mean, you overestimate the value. But I do have some watches. Did I ever say I don't have those watches? I mean, I don't understand.
Everybody knows what watches you have.
In fact, I had those watches before I even started the show. You beg for money. I mean, it's like, okay, why don't everybody go to work for free? Just because you already have a house, go work. But work for free. Don't accept. Do not. JB, if you have any money at home, you shouldn't work for money anymore. You should work. You should go work, do a job, but do it for free because you have a house. You have if you have a watch as well, don't do work for money. Okay? Sell everything first until you have zero money, and only then start accepting salary as well. I mean, I don't fucking get this guy.
The last time I checked, no one here has a gun to their head and is being forced to super chat or forced to contribute to your show. Maybe they do. I don't.
This is weird.
I don't think anybody does.
I mean, I just don't get it. Like, JB is Jira. Probably, it probably is. Yeah. I mean, I don't understand. Like. The logic makes no sense. Hey, you have some money. You have some money, so you should work for free until what? Until you run out of money, and only then you should start asking for money again. It's so retarded. I don't get it. Some people have severe mental issues. Anyways, let's keep
And
going.
some of them are on the panel.
Some of them on the panel. Hey, I mean, listen, if anybody's watching this, I don't know what to tell you. We're just trying to have fun. We're just trying to have fun.
Mike
I think
S. Mike S. member for 7 months. He's being held hostage here as a member for 7 months, according to Mike S. Yeah.
Mike S. Yeah, as a
forced to watch.
held hostage. Held
hostage.
Hey,
being forced to enjoy the show. Nobody here likes it.
Yes. You can't go anywhere. You can't go anywhere. I'm sorry.
You're being forced to watch this fraud.
You're forced to see this. It's just fucking hilarious, man. I mean, it's just bizarre. It is bizarre.
Speaking of more e-begging, David
H, $20 super chat. Cheers, JB. Keep tuning in. Yeah, man. Hey, keep watching. Look, I mean, if he's watching, it adds to my view count and it adds to the algorithm. And listen, I'm glad to be challenged. I'm not here. Listen, if I don't know something, that's why I keep all the haters. People tell me, "Hey, Tim, why don't you ban your biggest critics?" And I tell them, listen, because I want to be challenged. I want to be challenged on everything I say. And if JB thinks it's wrong for me to ask to be paid for doing the show, I want to know why. Because it just boggles my mind that just because I have few watches that I should be stopped. I don't get it.
You should be forced to sell your watches.
Yes.
Turn
up the super
fund
chat.
Your passion of live streaming.
Yeah, get to the point where I have 0 savings and only then turn on this. I just fucking weird, man. OC. Billy Piccolo, thank you so much for the super sticker. $5 super chat. Billy Piccolo, thank you. And Mike K, Tim works hard, keeps me entertained. Why are you watching, JB? And are you not entertained? Are you not entertained, JB? I mean, goddamn. And Kent in JB's honor. Thank you, Ken. I think we showed him. I mean, it's just
JB. You just super chatted, JB. Kent was the facilitator, but you were.
I will not stop. I want JB to send the super chat right now. Don't be a bitch, JB. Come on, seriously.
Let's not stop there. I want JB to become a member.
Brightling. Yes, I will not stop until he's a movie star. I want JB to be a movie star level of support on this channel. Okay, I will not stop. Okay, I will not stop this show. I will keep going. I will keep streaming every single day. We will keep talking watches until JB becomes a movie star level member. Come on. Brightly, you do not want to be challenged. You are challenged each day to get up. In my case, it's okay. Look, Brightly. Hoff made a really good point yesterday because I left the stream for like half hour, and Hoff was thanking Green Room for hopping on and helping him out because. Dude, like, I think a lot of people underestimate how much it burns you out. Sorry? Link for the Whiskey Raven. Here we go. Link for Rolex too. Whoa. We like Rolex. Rolex, come back. Link for Whiskey Raven. By the way, cheers to goddamn Russ. Russ is doing it the right way. Holy shit. This is one sick world time. By the way, El Angeles. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna like it, OC. Damn. It's beautiful though. It is beautiful. Got Neo $2. Rolex is in the chat. Awesome. Hello, humanity. Rolex. Hop on. Come on, man. By the way, Rolex, untimely, right? The untimely guy, the untimely behavior thing. What's his channel? What's the name of the channel?
Untimely meditations.
Untimely, yeah, the untimely guy. It's a huge fan of the show. He's serious, man. If you come back onto the streams permanently, he's gonna get you a suit, man. You and me. I kind of. He said you, but I was like, well, what about me? I want a tailored suit. I will lose 70 pounds to get the suit. I'll do what it takes. I'll wake up early in the morning. Come on. We need that Rolex guy back. We love Rolex guy. Hey roommate, what's going on? You leaving?
Going to get the dinner.
You going to go get dinner? Oh, okay. Very cool. What do you want?
I think she's going on a safari.
She's going on a safari, yeah. You said you're going on the safari.
Oh, it's sunny.
He's just gonna go kill the dinner. Right?
Gonna go lion hunting.
He's gonna hunt it. He's gonna hunt it down with the rifle or something. I'm hunting for rabbits. It's too funny. It's too funny, man. We love the roommate. She's so crazy. Hey, we got Hoff in the chat, right? Hoff experienced how difficult it is to actually do these things.
Hoff really does make your evening shows. Hoff, Diego.
Yeah.
Great. You had a great cast last night. Great panel.
By the way, big news today on the after show from Diego. Big news. There might be something huge might be happening next week. Okay, I don't want to say what it's gonna be, but it is going to be. It could be kind of crazy. It could be kind of.
I think he bought a Ferrari. Maybe he bought a Ferrari.
Oh, no, he didn't want the Ferrari. He wanted the. What's it called? He wanted the.
Tesla?
No. Corvette. He wanted the Corvette, like a vintage Corvette. His dream is to get like a vintage Corvette and then something else and be done with it. And it's like, dude, you can do that now. You can sell the world time, and he can actually do it. I mean, with the savings account he's got, he could be living the dream. A Ferrari with no engine. No. Ruben needs Explorer 1 to match that safari hat. Hey, you know what? The McDonald's expedition. Yeah, how that was actually a very good expedition to McDonald's yesterday. I was not feeling well. I needed to get that McDonald's. Dude, like seeing my friend being that it actually he needs to lose a little bit of those muscles. I gotta tell you, man, it's just too much. It's too much. Make sure the Corvette comes with the matching glasses. Aw. Boxing Bear Diego be looking like Face from the A-Team driving the Corvette.
I think the consensus is that he got the Corvette. I think based on the chat comments, I think they're saying there's a chance it's the Corvette.
This is ridiculous. Oh, George Morgan JB, you're willing to pay hundreds of dollars to see a professional sports game. But wait a minute. You know, those professional sports players, they shouldn't be paid. They're already millionaires, you know?
Yeah, why would they be begging for
Hey,
raises?
Stephen King, you know, he's already a millionaire. He should be writing books for free from this point on. OC, right?
Right.
It is just funny. It is funny. Buy a car, but can't afford to buy furniture or food. No,
You don't need
he's got
furniture.
some good food.
Oh, Diego.
Diego. Yeah, well, I love Diego. I might actually. Okay, I'm gonna drop the hint. Next week, I might be going to
No,
Atlanta.
why? Why would you drop hints? Don't drop
Why?
hints.
So that people watch the after show. You guys want to see it? So I'm gonna
Don't
drop the
drop
hint.
hints for something that's going to happen so far into the future.
No. It's 2 weeks. In 2 weeks.
2 weeks away?
No, a week. Next, like not this Friday, next Friday.
Forget that's forever from now.
Forever from now, but I think I should be
Yeah.
preparing. Okay.
Maybe next week remind people.
Okay, next
Who knows if it even happens?
Exactly. Good point. Good point, OC. Let's me
He
take
can't be trusted.
I can't. No, I can't be.
He can't.
I can't
do
be.
it.
No.
I mean, he had one good unboxing, the Patek. What else has he done?
Yeah, that unboxing.
Name one other thing.
Yeah, pretty much it. Good point. Apologies. My apologies.
He's actually really good on your really good on the show.
He's a great guy.
Diego and I text almost every single day.
Oh yeah?
Every day.
Hey, let me pull this up. Another great. Oh, look at it. That's a Ming World Time. What do you think about that? Speaking of world time, I mean, this is okay. They took that whole idea of L. Angeles and they simplified it even more. Now,
well, at least they're consistent. They made every city a 3-character
SFO. But this is completely incomprehensible to me because I don't know what the hell these. So there's New York. Okay, New York City. I know. What about China?
I guess.
But how is China is not next to New York? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, Chicago. That's Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
Central time zone. Yeah.
Okay, and then why is this one upside down?
Because it's.
What the hell? Oh, so this one doesn't move. Wait a second. This disc doesn't move. It's printed on the dial. It's only the interior circle that moves. I'm not sure if that's how it works. Neo! I never think of Ming ever.
Until the show.
Yeah, by the way, this Ming, they wanted some big money for this one. This is 11,000 Swiss francs. It's not cheap. It's not a cheap Ming. You know? That's a pretty expensive Ming. But you know what? If you know all the countries like that, then it's cool. I wonder what moment this is. They're not showing. Sorry?
I was going to say, in the remaining minutes, the link that I sent in the group chat earlier, the link to that particular No Time to Die.
No Time to Die. That's not a No Time to Die. That's a Patek Philippe.
No. I sent in the group chat earlier.
Group chat. Which there's so many group chats. You have to send it in the private chat.
Send it in the private chat? Okay.
Because I lose these things, guys. I lose these things. Got a few minutes to go. Guys, if you enjoyed this stream so far, consider becoming a member. And I dropped the link in the chat and hit the upload button while OC is pulling up the link. The Epster, I'd put a drill bit through that Ming. Oh, damn. That is violent. People really don't like this Ming. But look, the movement finishing is actually pretty good because It's not the Ming who did it. No, it's not the Ming who finished the movement after all. They got a lot of help. Ooh, Ming Hu Alibaba in-house movement. Damn. Okay. All right. It's hard to please audience. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see here. Mike K. The back is nicer than the front. That's a good point. It's actually, but that's why you're paying big money. Maldives. Tim would be the Murdoch. OC would be Hannibal. And Hoff is Mr. T if Diego is face. Nice. I love Maldives. He's got all these references figured out perfectly. And we need six more upvotes. Come on. We're almost there, guys. Unfortunately, look, I checked David as double. Oh, let's actually see it. Is there any new arrivals? New arrivals. Oh, whoa. There is some. Oh, there is some killer deals on David S. W. Like this Cartier Skeleton. 21.5 for Cartier Skeleton. Oh my god. This is like, I freaking love this Cartier Skeleton. Because it's kind of like the AP. Like there's no real, technically there's really no reason that AP Skeleton is not almost as good as Cartier is not almost as good as the AP open work. Look at this. This one comes with, look at the box. It comes with blue leather strap. Comes with a little tool. It comes with the Cartier loop de loop, big box. The finish here on this skeletonization is absolutely stunning. It's such a simple movement. Look at that. Manual wind. This is incredible. Retail on this thing is 27 with taxes, like almost 30,000, I think. But this is just incredible. Boston collector. Tim is smoking crack again. Cartier is good as AP. Look, I didn't say. I said almost, not as, but I mean, like it's Cartier, and it's their in-house movement. I mean, think about it. Manual wind. There's not that many like good quality manual wind watches. This is just so freaking cool. You get like, this is bulletproof. This would suit me right, I think. Whoa. 21.5. That is just cheap. Okay, that is cheap. You can say what you want, but you guys don't like this? Who like, type one in the chat if you like the Cartier Santos Skeleton. I just want to see how many, and type 2 if you don't. Well, we got the Reaper, out this world, that watch, Gorg. Not sure what that means.
I like it when Britt Pierce says it. When she says, Cartier Santos.
Cartier
Santos.
Cartier Santos.
Then I like
Ooh,
it.
there's a
But
lot
then,
of people don't like it. Whoa, there's some. A lot of people. Well, Metal Bug really doesn't like it. Damn.
Yeah, it's not great.
I like it. I really like it. Because, like, you know, Cartier gets a lot of hate, but this is one of those watches that it's all in-house. This is an expensive watch to make. To me, it kind of, to me, you know what I think of when I think of this watch? I don't laugh at me.
An AP Skeleton. It's on par with that, I would say.
I also think, but the shape, it's a little bit like that Tono shape. So it's almost like having a Richard Mille on the budget. Yeah, I know, but it's think about it. I mean, that's what, this is literally what Richard Mille does, but they have better marketing department to sell these. Okay, absolutely. The Cartier Skeleton is equally good or better than the AP. People are so non-informed and lack basic knowledge. This is exceptional horology. This is literally, yeah, it is. It is. I think people are sleeping on this one. Cartier is a very strong brand compared to like other brands. Yes, they're not known for their horological prowess, but this is exceptional work. Like, look at the skeletonization. To do skeletonization like this with all these Roman numerals in like cut out like that, that's not easy. That is not easy.
Machine does it.
Well, but they have to do some hand finishing there as well. It's not as simple as, oh, you just put it on the CNC machine. There is a lot of finishing that's involved. Hey, look at this. Finally, ooh, Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean 600M Deep Black GMT 46 mil for 7,000. What a Hey, you want the statement? If you're a big guy, this is what my friend should be getting, right? This is Arnold Schwarzenegger watch. Pretty dope.
If you like blue and black,
That's ceramic. Looks ceramic, right? Huh?
all right, bring up the one I dropped in the private chat. Just
Hey,
in the few minutes remaining, because I know
pull it up.
Bear will want this watch. This
Uh-oh.
is.
Uh-oh.
You probably already have it, right? It's the No Time to Die. The only issue with this one is that this is the actual watch worn by Daniel Craig
Block.
in No Time to Die. This is the actual watch.
The watch he wore in the movie.
That was in the movie that he actually wore.
Ooh, and it's gonna go on auction at Christie's. Let's see. That is actually, this is an impressive find. Here we go. Let's see. Are there any signs of wear and tear? Okay, let's see. He wore, so we're gonna find something out. So he wore a it does each one have these numbers 00762?
Yeah, I think all of them have those numbers.
And this is the number that this one is 7697.
I don't know if they're numbered or not. Are they? I don't think they're numbered.
You don't think they're numbered? Okay, I thought they would be
recall.
numbered. Like
I think
one out of.
I may be wrong. I think they all have the same case back. Feel free to roast me in the chat if that's not true.
Bear has one, so he can clarify it. Hey, by the way, JB is still watching. JB is still watching. So, guys, make sure you hit the upload button.
Yeah, we're pulling up the watch that James Bond actually wore in the movie, and he's complaining. Come on.
Oh, he died wearing this watch, though. Did they recover it from his dead body?
They're numbered.
Oh, they are numbered.
Okay.
Yeah,
they're numbered. But maybe read a little bit of the description.
Let's see here. I just want to go through these close-up images to see if there's anything.
Like a part of like one of his wrist hairs that got stuck in the mesh bracelet that you can.
Oh, does each one come with this box? What the fuck? Is this the box it comes in, or this is just this one comes in this box?
Fair.
I don't think this is a standard box. I think no, all of them come in this just regular Omega box. So maybe at least you will get a special box with it.
Yeah. This is going to go for. First of all, you don't want to look at the estimates because the estimates, it could be 100,000 or 1,000,000 or 10,000. Doesn't really mean anything. It's like, what is someone willing to pay for this particular watch? Ooh, that's not the standard box.
It's not. Whoa. So at least you get something special to go with it. That is a beautiful looking box. Let's see what it says. To create this Omega watch. Okay, well, that's not this one. Okay, Omega Seamaster movement dark case. Wait, details. More from. Oh no. Lot. Okay. The seller of this lot has agreed to donate their entire proceeds of the sale. Okay, wait. This watch is Bond's choice while living in Jamaica, taking a leading role from that point on, providing inevitable Bond's final mission to create lot essay. They're not really saying it. What is it? Case movement, titanium. Doesn't really say anything. Okay, what does it say here in the corner? Okay. So it says a titanium military style wristwatch with a mesh bracelet worn by Daniel Craig as James Bond in No Time to Die, designed with input from Daniel Craig. Okay, so it does say, but is there any like document to support this? The seller of this lot has agreed to donate entire proceeds of the sale to Time Up UK, a registered UK charity. This watch is Bond's choice. They're not really lot essay. Very little detail, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's bidding. It's one of 25 items that's up for a bid, up for auction, including 3 cars.
Oh,
I think 3 or 4 different cars.
Oh, No Time to Die, Tom Ford suit. There is his tie. The dress. Oh my God, that's the dress that the lady wore, right? Oh my God, with the open back. Wait, let's see. Holy shit, I love this dress. I think I'm gonna bid on this dress. Oh my God, that's a good one. Comes with the shoes and the purse. Jimmy Choo. Oh, Jimmy Choo. Wowzers. Very, very impressive. Hey, this is going to be interesting auction. This is what is this? Is this like a James Bond auction, I guess, right? Oh, yeah, it is. 60 years of James Bond. Whoa, guys, there's a lot of stuff is on this auction. If you're a James Bond
There's one other watch that also worn by Daniel Craig in the movie, that blue Aquaterra, I believe it is.
Ooh, oh yeah, yep, there it is. 15 to 20,000. The watches, I think there's going to be an incredible pickup. Everything else is just like, oh, what is this? Omega set of Tutu limited edition. Hey, this is where's this? Where's this come from? Why is this here? Interesting. It's interesting. But look at this case. Wow. Some interesting stuff on this auction. You know what? We could talk about this auction extensively. This is even a Fabergé egg is here. Octopussy Fabergé egg. Holy shit, that's the actual egg. Whoa. It's for sale. It's gonna 6,000 to 10,000. Hey, apparently, according to JB, I came from Ukraine with one of these Fabergé eggs up my ass. Guys, if you enjoyed this live stream, please hit that upvote button. I would really appreciate it. It would mean so much to me. If you have any comments, questions, please leave them in the comments section below or email me hello@timwrite.com. Huge shout out to OC for coming and doing the stream with me. I hope you enjoyed this time. Fight that JB guy, that loser. I want him to do a live stream as well and then put 8 hours every day entertaining hunters. We'll see how that works, okay? All right, guys. Seriously. Shout out to Rolex. Let's not forget Rolex. We love Rolex. We want Rolex back. Rolex, come back! And I'll see you guys on Archie's stream and then later on the